Vikings.
Today is a day 1 schedule.
The sisters are back again.
Okay, don't be weird, Adriana. This week we are going to hear about some fun and important topics.
Before we get into our stories, we have a special announcement from our student council about some really exciting upcoming events.
This year the student council is going to be running a polar plunge, and it should be sometime around March, and it's going to be competition based, and basically you nominate a teacher, and whatever teacher raises the most money has to do the polar plunge, and all proceeds go to Special Olympics.
This year we'll be continuing our blood drive on January 26th. There will be posters and QR codes posted around the school, so you can sign up anytime, and all the requirements are on our Instagram if you want to check that out. If you are able to donate, you must be 16 years old with a parent's consent. If you're older, you don't need consent, just your ID. And if you have any questions, reach out to me or any of the e-board members.
The photography and the art classes have come up with pictures and art that they're going to be selling at Book Depot to raise money for survivors by the sea.
We are also organizing a coffee house performance. Music, poetry, and performances are all encouraged to sign up, and it will be February 1st at 3 p.m. and sign-ups are outside Donnelly's room.
A huge thank you to Miss Dorso, Miss Koskin, and the entire student council for all the hard work they are doing to make our school what it is. They are crushing it this year.
Make sure to stop by and see all the wonderful works of art, or even buy one at Book Depot.
Also, all musical artists, poets, or spoken word performers, make sure to sign up for the coffee house hour outside of Mr. Donnelly's room. We are looking for 10 performers.
Now, on to our stories of the week. First, we have Robert with some information on how to join NHS and what it's about.
Hi, I'm Robert with Wake Up Winthrop. This week I'll be talking about the National Honor Society. National Honor Society is a nationwide student organization which selects students who exemplify the 4 points of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Students who are able to meet these requirements gain great skills in leadership and service experience, along with possible scholarship opportunities. The National Honor Society is led by President Samantha Demento, Vice President Kaylee Sullivan, Treasurer Sage Kalinda, and Secretary Allison Sullivan, with National Honor Society Advisor Dr. Dunn leading the charge for the students. The National Honor Society induction ceremony is Wednesday, January 24th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. in the auditorium, with the second-year members being recognized for maintaining their membership and the first-year members being officially inducted into the society. We caught up with President Sam Demento and Vice President Kaylee Sullivan to find out what it takes to be a member of the National Honor Society and how underclassmen students can strive to achieve the goal of joining the elite club.
NHS recognizes students that have very high achievement in not only their academics but also their community work, and that really value giving back to their community and everything around them.
So National Honor Society is a collection of people that have worked really hard in school, and we basically are tasked with a 30-hour service project we have to do, and then we just kind of do it and give back to our community.
Everyone should try their best to become a part of NHS because it's not only great to put on your resume, but it's an awesome way to give back to your community and make awesome connections.
It recognizes all the things that you've done throughout your high school career, and now you can actually apply them to your town, and it's a great way to give back to your community.
Congratulations to everyone who's being recognized. We wish you the best of luck and hope you exemplify all of these qualities in and around the school. That's all from me. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you for all the information, Robert.
Wow, I didn't know how much work you have to put into NHS.
Yeah, Bree, it's a lot. Keep up the work in classes and stay in touch with the community.
Up next, we have the annual Drama Society fundraiser Dinner Theater. Buy your tickets for the WHS Drama Society's Dinner Theater at Prince Pizza from January 22nd through the 25th.
The Drama Society has been working hard since November to get the show up and running. Scout's here to tell us more about Dinner Theater.
Good morning and happy Friday. I'm Scout and I'm here to give you a sneak peek at the Drama Society's upcoming fundraiser and show, Dinner Theater, which is set to take place at Prince Pizzeria next week.
Dating back to 2006, Dinner Theater has been a long-lasting and beloved Winthrop tradition, directed and choreographed by Jamie Montesano with Dave Lamina as musical director. Every year, dancers and singers across Winthrop High School perform at Prince Pizzeria with a selection of songs pertaining to a certain theme, this year's being titled I Get So Emotional. The setlist consists of classics like Somebody to Love by Queen, performed by Jillian Bonapane, Happier by Olivia Rodrigo, performed by Sarah Delahanty, Emotions by Mariah Carey, performed by Lucy Gerard, as well as many more emotion-related bangers. I caught up with the talented crew to see how they are preparing for this year's Dinner Theater and get a little sneak preview at the performance.
Hello, my name is Jamie Montesano, and I am the director and choreographer of Winthrop High School's Dinner Theater Show of 2024. I'm so emotional, and we'll be performing about 18 songs for you that all have emotions or feelings in the titles.
My favorite part of dinner theater is the audience participation and singing and dancing throughout the night. It's really fun doing it for 4 days. It's really fun.
My favorite part about dinner theater is working with Jamie because she's amazing, and also we get discount food and I really like eating.
So the dinner theater show that we put on every year is really interactive. We utilize the Prince restaurant on Route 1 in Saugus, and it's sort of set up where there's a dance floor in the middle and tables around, and our audience members can eat and sing along and get up and dance at some points with our cast and just sit there and absorb the entire performance while they're also at a table with their family and friends. So it's really interactive, it's really a fun, different theater experience. And also the main point of us doing dinner theater every year is it's a big fundraiser for our students to attend the METG Drama Festival. So once we wrap up dinner theater, we use all of that money to fundraise for the next thing that the kids are doing, which is that METG Festival. So it's a great feeder for them to have funds to do the next best thing.
My favorite song in the show is It's So Emotional, and that's the title of the show. There's a lot of pressure going into it because it's Whitney Houston, but I'm looking forward to it. I have Jillian Bonapane backup singing, and I'm really looking forward to it, so stay tuned.
My favorite dance is I'm So Excited because it's really upbeat and just fun to dance to.
Tickets are on sale now for $20 each, and you can reserve yours by emailing whsdinnertheater@gmail.com with your name, party size, and date you will be attending. The show opens Monday, January 22nd, and will run up until Thursday, the 25th. Be sure to stop by to support our hard-working Drama Society, as well as indulge in some delicious Italian cuisine. We hope to see you there. Now back to you guys in the studio.
We can't wait to go watch all the wonderful performances and eat some yummy food.
Up next, we have a very exciting story on the boys and girls basketball coaches.
Both coaches are former graduates and players from WHS and came home their senior year, 2011, with the state title.
Now to Wake Up Winthrop's and WHS's basketball, Liam with more exciting information on this.
Hi, I'm Liam Natamio at Wake Up Winthrop, and today we're going to be highlighting the coaches Quinn Dale and Anthony Hossie as they won the state championship in 2011. Now they come back to full circle and now are coaching for the boys and girls varsity team and hope to succeed.
Both basketball coaches Hossie and Quinn were former Winthrop players during the 2010-2011 season, winning the state championship 58-55 against Cohasset. They were powerhouse players that were a huge part of the run they accomplished that year and were great. Anthony ended up as Winthrop's leading scorer with 70 points and grabbed a team-high 13 rebounds. The Winthrop High School transcript describes Coach Dale's play as having some stylish moves to the hoop and also was a force on the boards, including an offensive rebound and putback to be the buzzer at the half that boosted Winthrop into a 23-23 deadlock in the intermission. In fact, Coach Dale, who ended up with 12 points, and Hossie were the only Vikings who scored in every quarter. Now, 13 years later, Hossie is the head coach of the girls and Dale the boys varsity basketball teams and hopes to bring the same thing that they did when they played. They hope to bring some lessons they learned and apply to the players and hope that they can succeed like them. They both hope to produce great young players that will be great in the upcoming future. I caught up with Coach Hossie and Quinn and a few of their players, asking them how it feels to coach for the team they played and how they can help make their team go back to where they were before.
So our state title season, my senior year of high school, we were pretty successful. I think we won 15, 16 games. My 4 years, we won a total of about 80 games and like 13, 14 playoff games. We made it to the game before the Garden, which is the North Finals, 3 straight years, and had a couple heartbreaking losses. My senior year, though, was tough because no one really thought we could do it. We, in my opinion, had one of the best coaches in the state in Coach Brown.
We started off slow. Like I said, most of us, it was our first real varsity experience in serious minutes. Most of us was our first time as starters as well. So we took some lumps early on, but we stuck together. We kept getting better every day in practice. We had a tremendous coach in David Brown, who's now coaching at St. Mary's.
So the first thing when you raise the title, it just kind of brings tears to your eyes, because all the hard work, everything you put into it from your freshman year, the first day, to knowing that's, like, as a senior, the last time you're ever gonna touch a basketball, probably, right? And like, you did it with like your friends, your teammates that you played with since you were kids, and there really is not much of a better feeling, especially at that point in your life, because you're just a senior in high school and like you're on top of the world. Especially where for me it was like 4 straight years of just not getting, like at the end, just not getting it, like losing the game before, losing in overtime the game before, and to finally be able to like do it, it felt really good.
It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Again, we weren't just doing it for our team, we were doing it for the guys that came before us that had come up short but put us in the position to succeed.
On game day, it's a business trip. It's when you first wake up in the morning. How are you going to be? Are you going to wake up on time for school? You're going to school, get all your work done, no distractions in school. It all starts there. And then it will just carry throughout the day. So when you're on the bus, to pregame, the game, postgame. Win or lose, it's a business trip. You need to be ready to go.
So again, this goes to David Brown, my former coach in high school. It wasn't one thing in particular, but he used to talk about the basketball gods. And it sounds corny, but the message was that basketball and all sports in general is, when you put enough into it, when you play the right way, the game will reward you. So all that hard work, all the hours in the gym, battling through injuries, battling through tough losses, we continue to play the right way and work our butts off.
So this year we have 2 new coaches to add to our basketball programs. The girls' head coach is Anthony Hatzizavis and the boys' head coach is Quentin Dale. Both are actually alum of Winthrop High School. Hatzi graduated 2011, Coach Dale was 2012. Both a member of our last state title teams. So, you know, it's been a huge honor having them as a part of our program. You go down the checklist. 1, they're alumni, so that obviously is a huge help. 2, they've won a state title, so they understand what it means and what it takes to get to that next level, learning from the great Dave Brown, the former Winthrop High School boys coach. So as soon as I saw that the 2 of them were interested in the job, I was super excited. They're both great people, great kids. They care not about just the community, they care about the town, they care about our athletes. They want to make them just not better basketball players, but better people. So really excited to have the 2 of them take the helm and really see where this program can go, not just this year, but in the future. And the 2 of them are great friends, so it's really helped bond the 2 programs. So I'm super excited to see what they can do. You know, the qualities that they both have, they're family first, so they care about these kids. They want to see these kids grow. You know, they care about their academics, they care about them growing as individuals. It's not just basketball for them. They're really trying to build a culture and a program and instill values in these kids. So it's been an awesome first couple months for the 2 of them, and I'm super excited to see where this program is headed, or both programs, I should say.
So I never in my life thought I would coach girls basketball. My dream was always to coach the boys, and I actually got my foot in the door coaching the boys. I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago, doing JV, and I loved it. It was great. And then I took a little break, and this job opened up, and I took it, and I didn't know like how I would feel. But after a day or 2, I fell in love with it. You know, the kids are great to work with, but it's really just being in the gym, trying to like achieve that goal like for this program. And it doesn't happen in a year, 2 years. Like, it's a process, right? So it could be in year 8, year 9, but the goal is to get better every year and just really work towards that goal and just having a really successful program.
It's a dream come true. It was always the plan. Even when I graduated, I knew I wanted to be a coach. I went and played in college, and the plan was always to come back to Winthrop. The position wasn't open right away, so I did some time coaching with the girls, and I did some time coaching in Winchester with my father, who's now on my staff, getting ready for this opportunity to present itself. And it presented itself, frankly, earlier than I was expecting, but I had to jump on it, and it's been great so far.
I think coaching in Winthrop, this is where I lived my whole life. This is where I grew up. I just care so much about Winthrop basketball, and I felt like I'm the right person to help get Winthrop basketball back on track.
Well, like I said, it's been the plan all along. This is my hometown. I grew up here. I won a lot of games here. I won a couple championships here. This program gave a lot to me as a young man. It kind of shaped the man that I grew into, and I felt that it's only right to come and give back to the program.
Coaching philosophy, it's going to be defense first. Defense is the biggest thing. You've got to be more conditioned than the other team. defense will lead to offense. You just got to play the game the right way. Don't take plays off. You got to just do the little things, whether it's rebounding, free throws, right? Just limit the turnovers. But defense, if you can play good defense, the offense will come and you'll get wins.
Our philosophy is defense first. Just like we were when I was playing, we were a defensive-minded team. We didn't necessarily have the most scoring talent, but if you defend hard, if you outwork the other team, you're going to be in a position to win. Whether it's blowing teams out or, like last night, down 2 with 20 seconds left and in a position to hit a game-winning shot and get the victory. So defense and hard work.
I think it's pretty cool. You know, Quentin was a year younger than me, and we were the 4-5 combo for the title team. And personally, I think that's probably the best 4-5 combo you'll see come out of Winthrop. And now, like, getting to watch the boys, because I care a ton about that program as well, seeing that's where I came from. Like, I love watching the boys play, especially watching my old teammate and friend, Q, do it. I'm very proud of him for what he's doing. I think he's doing a great job. And I think it's definitely going in the right direction.
It's amazing, man. Coach Hotsey is one of my oldest friends. We were the starting big men on that state championship team. We used to battle a lot in practice, and we had each other's backs out on the court during games. And it's just awesome to know that we're both here giving back to the school because it's all one program. There's no boys and girls. It's all part of Winthrop High School basketball. So to have us both at the head of this program, it's a great feeling.
I would say the biggest thing is day one, put the work in. Put the work in, the time. Don't complain about it, right? You got to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, you're not going to get it done. Be a good leader. Don't turn on each other. You know what? You might not win one. Not everyone wins one. I think you look at the banners, there's like 10 total maybe from all the sports combined. But if underclassmen see you putting the work in, kids coming in from 8th grade, they're going to put the work in, and then that's going to carry over year in, year out. And then when someone finally wins it, you can know, like, I helped that kid. I helped that kid do that. I helped them get ready. They saw me work, and so they worked. That's the biggest thing. You got to put the work in and trust your coaches. They're going to put you in the right spots to win.
Yeah, it's not about being the star player. It's about doing the little things that win games. Like I said, first to the floor for a loose ball, boxing out hard, playing unselfish. There's a great interview that came out a couple weeks ago. J.J. Redick was interviewing Derek White, and Derek White talked about what it is to be a great role player. And that's what we were when we won a state championship. That's what the teams before us were when they came up one game short of the state championship. And that's what I want our players to be now. Is we're not looking for superstars. We're looking for outstanding guys who play a role. Everyone has a role on the team, whether it's to be the leading scorer, the defensive stopper, or the last guy on the bench, being the one keeping the energy high, cheering for his teammates, keeping everyone uplifted. So that's my message. Play your role and good things will happen.
So starting out, Hotsey kind of joined us right in the beginning of the season, so we didn't have much time to prepare, but we dealt with what we had. We had a tough schedule that was given to us, but he knew how to work through it and push with Coach D and figure out what to do to make our team in the best position to succeed.
You know, he's been a very good coach. You know, we don't really have the record that we want, but I mean, he's been showing really good, like, positive outcomes, like, through practices and everything. He's been like spreading positivity throughout the practices, a lot different from last year. So I'd say he's been doing really good this year.
So Hotsey's been in the position that he knows what it takes to win, now that he's been a champion before when he went to school. So he knows what it takes and how to get to there. So when he's working out and doing all these
he's helped me develop my game on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side of the ball. He's made me a more consistent shooter, stronger at the basket, and a better free throw shooter. Definitely a lot more steals than last year, so that's good. And yeah, that's about it.
One thing that Hotsey has instilled in us is just to get better, and then at the same time is chip away. Whether it's the big leads that we were dealt with or losing by 10, like, it's just figuring out how to get better. And if we're gonna lose by 30, make it a 10-point game. If we're gonna do this, keep it within the margins. It's just like working little things at a time just to get better.
Well, you know, coming in, it's his first year here. He was an alumni. He went to school here, so he knows the system. He knows what type of kids we are, and you know, like, he knows the type of atmosphere Winthrop brings. So, you know, him already knowing that, it comes a little easier than most other people in the past. So yeah, that gives him like a little upper hand on coaching. yeah, that's about it.
So working with girls is definitely hard in sports. We have a little bit more emotions than boys do, so it's definitely a tough position, and to go from boys basketball to girls basketball is definitely an important switch, but Hati knows how to make it fun, but in the end, like, be successful and work well with the emotions.
Years prior, there wasn't a lot of energy and like motivation to get better, so I think him bringing that in this year has helped us a lot better. Might have not shown it on like our record or anything, but definitely in practices the vibes are way better. We all want it, and we're all looking for like a competitive mindset, so I think that's what he brought to the table this year.
Some good advice Hati's given me throughout the career is just keep a smile on my face. I know the game can get pretty serious and things can get intense, but in the end it's all having fun.
So he's told me to always play with confidence, so I feel like that has always made me want to strive to be better. He's also motivated me to be the best version of myself as possible on the court and off the court, to be a leader on and off the court, and to get buckets, I guess, yeah.
Hati and Dale are the perfect coaches for the boys and girls varsity teams. We are very glad that they came back and are now starting to help this team come back to where they were before. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, that was an incredible story about our coaches. Thanks, Liam.
Maybe one day I'll coach at WHS. This upcoming week is a stressful one with grades closing and midterms starting. Everyone has a lot on their plate.
We wanted to give everyone some strategies to unwind after a hard day.
Now to Ellie with more on how to unwind during midterms.
Hi, I'm Ellie with Wake Up Winthrop. As midterms are approaching, students are looking forward to finishing up the quarter and start unwinding. I caught up with some students and teachers to see what they're looking to do to unwind after studying and what they're most excited about doing after midterms. With midterms coming up, the stress levels are extremely high for students. Studying, going after school for help, and asking lots of questions in class has taken a toll on WHS's students. Students may take some time after studying to go get some food with friends or even just relax on the couch. Sleep is especially necessary for people to stay focused and succeed during the day. It is really important that students are taking time for themselves to ensure that they will be well rested for their exams. After midterms, everyone is really looking forward to finally relaxing after a few stressful weeks. People may take some time for themselves by replacing studying with watching their favorite show, sleeping for hours, or even taking a vacation. I caught up with some students and staff at WHS to see how they're looking forward to unwind during and after these stressful midterms.
After studying for midterms, I like to watch movies and shows to relax.
I like to watch TV with my parents.
Studying for midterms, I like to eat a nice meal and go to sleep.
After studying, I like to relax and watch a movie.
After studying, I like to go on a drive and listen to music.
After studying for midterms, I like to sleep.
I really like to go on a walk after I study for midterms.
So after midterms, I listen to some nice calming music, mix in a little bit with some nice food after school, you know, maybe take a nap, just wind down, get ready for the next day. That's what I do.
After studying for midterms, you know, I'll probably hop on the Xbox, play a little Rocket League, and grind some FIFA. That's probably about it.
So what I do to unwind after studying, I'll usually probably just go on my phone or really just go to bed. Maybe kill Charlie and Madden.
I like to beat Sujay and Madden, take a nap after.
I'll probably just like lay down, rest, you know, just relax the mind.
After studying for midterms, I just like to hang out with my friends.
After midterms, I like to work out to get the stress off my mind and to get food with friends.
I unwind by watching a show or texting my friends.
I just like watch TikTok and talk to my friends.
What I do to unwind is I probably just like put on my favorite TV show or like I go on TikTok.
I probably go to bed or I go like get a snack. What I like to do after studying for midterms is listen to music and maybe talk to my friends.
What am I most excited for after midterms? Let's see. Definitely hanging out with and gossiping with Keith's crew in period 5.
After midterms are over, I'm excited to never take another one for Winthrop High School again and not take any finals.
I'm most excited to not study and probably start a new show to binge.
Probably relax more, not as anxious.
I'm really excited about being that much closer to summer.
I'm excited for midterms to be over because that means the year is halfway over.
And I'm excited because that means it's time for dinner theater.
I am so happy for this to be my last midterms ever at Winthrop High School, and I'm just excited to relax.
After midterms, I'm excited for prom.
take Hannah Parker.
After midterms are over, I'm really excited for the rest of the hockey season.
After all of the midterm grading is over, I can't wait to get back to AP exam prep.
I'm most excited to stop studying and relax for a little bit.
I'm most excited to not have to study and worry about my midterm grades as much because it's over. Yeah.
So what I'm most excited to do after midterms is, not study at all anymore because I'm done with all the tests and really just not worry about school.
I'm agreeing with him, not study at all and just relax.
Yeah, I'm gonna relax, focus on a little bit of sports, get used to not studying for midterms.
I'm excited to not have to study every day after school.
I'm most excited to just not think about school at all and just really maybe play some Xbox. Yeah.
As you can see, students are really excited for the midterm stress to be over and done with and finally be able to relax. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much, Ellie.
Yes, thank you, Ellie. Everyone will need these, especially the freshmen. Good luck, Bree.
Wait, what do you...
Good luck to the boys and girls hockey teams this weekend as they take on Gloucester away at 4 and the boys take on Swampscott away at 6. That's all we have for you guys today on Wake Up Winthrop. Good luck with midterms.
Study hard, have a fun and safe weekend.
And roll Vikes!